tears like rain run down the window. I repeat your name, losing no wisdom. My tears like rain run down the window. I repeat your name, losing no wisdom.
yes I know, but I can never match your name to face my fault. But when I noticed it was far too late, you left a fingerprint on my soul.
Took a couple L's this week, it's been hard to get out of bed. She never looked that way at me, I swear she's fucking with my head. Take me far away from pain. Take me far away, far from yesterday. This ain't a love story, it's a funeral. Darling, damn, you look beautiful. Killing my heart, it's the usual. Killing my heart is the usual. All you do is waste my time. Done being a victim of your phony love. All you do is waste my time. Only your hypocrisy is killing me. All you do is waste my time. Done being a victim of your phony love. I'm not looking for a love story anymore. 'Cause honey, Romeo and Juliet were chemical.
Hello and welcome back, everyone, to another round of the championship. This week, it's the D3 championship between the 21st Army Group and 101st Airborne Division. I'm joined by Francis here in the booth. Welcome on, Francis. Glad to have you, and this is going to be a real good one on Kursk.
As always, Caparzo, thank you very much to give me the opportunity to co-cast this with you. Very excited. Kursk, quite a, like we say, enough meta map. So I'm quite intrigued. It can be a double-edged knife for both teams. You know, allies, they get windmill. Axis, they get Olegs. Or it can be, say, like, a bit more 50-50 with Yamki. So, yeah, the excitement is real.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this one. Kursk is an interesting one. Off meta is always a good one, in my opinion. But these two teams, 101A coming in with a perfect 5-0 record, owning the top seed in their division. And then we have 21st with the second seed, 3-2. And, you know, we were just talking before we kicked off here about the matchup that they had previous this season on SME, where 101A won that one 5-0. So I'm sure 21st looking for some revenge here in the championship.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 101A were quite strong with a very good midpoint for them. St. Mary Glees as a midpoint as the allies is always a good, very good point to have. But, you know, they dominated, went for the 5-0. I'm sure 21st has their blood boiling as they want the revenge.
I would agree
this
with
time
that.
maybe a good point for them.
Yeah, so 21st will be the Allies in this one, so they'll be the Soviets, and then 101A will be the Axis. So that's going to dictate a lot of what we see coming out of the gate here. Soviets have kind of an interesting path to the midpoints with all the trenches that there are to navigate on Kursk. 101A also is going to have a difficult time as the Germans, but a little bit more clear-cut on that side of things. We look at
100%.
these teams in HQ, we are at 50-50, so we should get a map turn here in just a moment, I believe. So
Let's go.
I'll keep an eye on the chat just to. Yep, we should be going here soon. And yeah, I mean, this is the final match of the season. So, I mean, Francis, it's been the most competitive, intense season of the Premier League. Obviously, it's the first season of the Premier League, but we have, the evolution from the People's League last season and this divisional formatting. We've said it a bunch on the channel. We've said it throughout the season, but the play has just been incredible. Not only has the competition been incredible, but the casts have been incredible. I'm so happy with what the team was able to do this year. Speaking of that, I do want to direct everyone to Smithers' channel as well. So he'll be casting from the 101A side. So good opportunity to have both streams up here and be able to catch all the action from both sides of things from two casters. So, yeah, Francis, what's your take on this season? You know, you kind of didn't play too much this season, but obviously seeing it grow from where it was previously, you know, what's your take?
Literally very, very, very exciting. You know, like I wasn't really playing, but always watching the games. Very excited as for the lower tier teams. There is actual competition week in and week out for them. Like you see, 21st 3-2, they still get to the finals. Matches like that, they're super interesting for their team, for growth, and just yeah, have a chance to win their division is absolutely incredible. You know, like as much as I love the TPL, those teams didn't have the opportunity to actually win silverware, and
Right.
this is give them the opportunity, which is very nice to grow their community and, you know, like just have the bragging rights.
Yeah, it's been great. You know, from what I see, like people would always reach out in previous seasons and say, like, you know, how do I get involved? How does my clan get involved? And where we were at previously, you know, you didn't have private servers, so maintaining like a 30v30 type thing was much more difficult. And it was hard to. It was very discouraging for those clans to then come in and play against these established clans and not be able to grow their communities in the way that all the other teams kind of have organically grown since the game has been released, like the older teams. So the growth of the teams has been the best aspect of the season for me. And I'm definitely excited to see the new teams that join in Division 8 and break into the competitive scene, and then, you know, what teams move up, what teams move down. There's a lot to be decided with other leagues ending and scrims, because that's all going to factor into where people get placed next season. And we do have a map change. 45 seconds
exciting.
Here.
But yeah, absolutely great format, in my opinion, for the community. And well done to all of the Orga team members that were dedicated while not being paid to do this. It's like doing overtime at your work, you're just not getting paid. They do this out of love for the game, and I tip my hat to them.
Absolutely. It's, you know, this community and this game has kind of grown to mean a lot to a lot of people around, and, you know, myself included. And I'm very proud of where we are and all the work that's been done to get us here. But we're going to figure out what the midpoint is. I'm hoping for Yamke. That's my...
Yeah. That would be the most competitive.
We'll find out together here.
Oh, that
Oh,
is
man.
very good for 101A.
That is tough. Let me just remind myself what squad I'm joining.
So, as the allies,
Gandalf.
the mid-ground for this point, very, very, very hard. It is just open fields with a little bit of trenches. You know, the map edge is horrible. You really want to focus on Yankee if you're 21st. You really want this to be your main point of attack.
Yeah,
horrible
but
point.
looking at the layout here, you know, decidedly I would say 101A advantage. Oleg's, you know, in a vacuum by itself is a very axis advantageous spot. But when you combine that with the fact that defense in depth is going to put the 21st in a situation where they're going to have to stretch quite a ways over some open ground, it's going to be very difficult. So I think you're right. Yamki here is going to be a big area of control for the 21st if they're mean to capture this off the in the start of this game.
Yes, Yamki is so important, and cannot forget about windmills, especially that this is not Kursk night.
Right.
Having windmill control is so important for the armor involvement into the game. Whoever has this, if the allies can control and stabilize windmills, they can be very, very impactful with their tanks splashing, getting enemy armor to actually alleviate the pressure of the infantry players. It's a map where, actually, yes, the map, but this point, if you're the allies, you cannot but play wide, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to be an artillery massacre as well, I think, for the Soviets trying to come over here. So armor is going to be very crucial. You can't really expect to cap first if you're 21st, but what you can do is put yourself in a spot where you're holding ground that you are able to move up to, get that armor, start winning the fuel economy battle, and see what you can do from there. But definitely going to be a difficult battle for the 21st here. But we see how they are lining up, dedicating what you would imagine quite a few trucks here. We see 3 trucks in the east, their supply truck. They have their medium going down the road with their light tank as well. Let's just pop over here and check on 101A. They have their Lux over here, and not seeing any trucks on map edge here. But
sorry, Cap, to cut you off, but I'm interested to see if 21st preps up snipes to actually give them a chance for this point and buy some ground with those snipes. I'm really quite intrigued to see if they did that.
Yeah, let's see if we can't catch anything in that band. We'll monitor for any rockets that pop out here from the 21st side.
Nothing so far. I don't know if any teams.
A lot of open ground, so it's difficult to have a team bottled into a specific point. MJD looking like he's going to get that first Gary up at that burning house. You see that very commonly. Truck already arriving into the point for 101A. Again, expected at this point for what we're seeing here of 101A, but 21st on their way. Artillery is landing.
Too bad you don't see any 80s, Axis 80s. They could have easily get that truck of the Allies. Easily.
And this trench is going to be extraordinarily important for the Germans, or for the Allies here.
Seems like 21st has good momentum right now. They're capping the point. Let's see if they can actually try to win the wooden barn. If they can do that and actually frag, it will be very vital for them.
Already smoke as well coming in for the 21st. That's very interesting to see, using artillery in that way off the start. Most teams would just go max HE, I would imagine, but 21st doing a really good job already into this house.
Very good. Very, very good if they can control it. See, one guy just died. Now you see 101 starting to cap as they're wiping 21st out of the strong point. I'm interested to see the situation around Yamki. If the team is, both teams are fighting.
Oh, it's exactly as you said, Francis. And let's just take a peek at the map so you can really see what Francis is talking about. 21st really focusing their attention on Yamki, gonna try to kind of keep them boxed in here, which is very, very smart move by them.
Oleg is just so painful. Like, even if you're pushing from Yamki, you still have to run through open fields. And again, this is Kursk Day, so you're an easy target, but still, it's a way better launching option than, an open field.
Just trying to get an idea of where these, where the mediums are here. For the 21st, They seem to be playing their medium.
I think it's down.
Might be down already. I'm not seeing it
So
anywhere.
light tank as well went
Yeah.
down for the 21st.
Yeah, you see 101A now with the P4. I don't think that they make that move without having taken out the 75. So now with the tank on the point, tons of bodies in the hard cap, and 21st with an unenviable push around across this field.
And now you see as well 21st got right down Yankee. That is a notable position, as you can see the blue dots where they have to run toward. Just wide open terrain.
And let's try to kind of get into the situation that 21st is in here. You can see just how reliant they are on smokes here, doing a good job of that, and artillery just pounding this trench line. I think we'll
Yeah.
see that pretty consistently. In that trench line, you see 1, 2, 3 OPs, Francis.
Yeah.
One of
Also
them-
those squad leagues.
Looked like it got burnt by a stray for a second. Oh, that's a big arty splash there.
Such a tough situation to be in. When you see. Oh
Oh no, and
get
now the Lux getting one of those OPs. Webino is going to play it safe until I think the cap is lost. Oof. But that's a tough task with the artillery falling.
And 21st got pushed out to the trench as well on Yankee. And wait, is the middle the fourth one for 21st?
Yeah, let's take a look at the map here as this point flips. We'll see all these OPs get wiped out, and let's see if they're able to reset quickly enough. Fortunately, SLs are still up, but OPs are not. So 21st with the initial cap here on Oleg's house.
Not surprised, to be honest. Really not surprised. Even when you when you look at the stats, 21st just got
Yeah.
outgunned just
Let's
out of.
speaking of that, let's take a look at those stats. It's not quite loading yet. So we'll see if we get those back in shortly. But we are seeing 21st not really able to get those OPs back up, push back to their blue line, and this is going to make it very, very difficult for them after 101A feels consolidated and comfortable to move up.
Yes, 100%. You saw as well some guys, the recon team of 21st flanking around. I mean,
Yeah.
did you like 21st? They're in a situation. I know. Listen, we did not cap first. What do we do now? Like, you need to be realistic with yourself. Maintaining the midline of Oleg's is crucial, yes, but just maintain it. Commit your infantry on Yamki and actually try to get something going, because it's just going to be maybe one kill, you die, redeploy. It's going to be that every time.
Right, and these trenches are, going to be the battlegrounds. And the good news for 21st is that they have access to the best weapon for the trenches, the PPSH. So let's take a look at this battle here. We got a crewman, Captain Hung's browse. Oh, Hung able to take him out with that SVT, I believe. And then Dingle and Creekman moving up here. This poor crewman just gunned down. It's like a fish out of water. And we'll see these teams cautiously approach each other.
I'm really big respect for 101. They wipe 21st, and themselves they managed to run the open fair and actually get something going across this long trench line. And they're applying some serious pressure on 21st, to be honest.
Yeah, these are gunfights that 101A is winning, and they're big ones because every meter of trench that they take is a meter that 21st doesn't have access to. And if you see the area around them, they're not exactly afforded a ton of options in terms of what they could do here. We see on the front door their victory in Yamki kind of paying off as they're pushing through here. Froze becoming one with the bush. Let's see if he'll get Crazy Assassin. Crazy sees him. But that car, just so punishing. You miss your first shot in a game like this, you know, very difficult, but gets the refrag. Believe that was Butt Chug over here.
Yeah, very good work. But I'm really impressed by 101. How they're playing this. They're just really persistent with their infantry. I'd be curious to see Smithers stream, to be honest, but they're just pushing 21st back with such ease.
Yeah, we do see our first heavy here, the IS-1 by the 21st. We'll see if it's able to kind of be the catalyst that they need to get this this going for them. But 101A pushing in with increased intensity. We see Beerman just going across this field, gonna take up to this trench line where artillery is just nailing the 21st. But Beerman able to make that crossing. Sure, he's gonna get an OP up for his squad, but as you can see, artillery working really well with their infantry. Smoke shell to let them know that HE has ceased. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's what Beerman thought. They are moving up.
Yeah,
On the map edge.
really not looking good for 21st, to be honest. But out of 101, to be honest, they are very good team, very well structured, and yeah, you just see them with more persistence, winning their gunfights, just like you said, gaining every meter of those trenches.
With Kursk, I'd love to see a flamethrower in these trenches.
Sure,
The new
it
flamethrower is so good.
Yeah.
I don't think Dingle's got it. Who's gonna do it? We gotta see one of those.
Be brave.
And this is the most important trench here that they're looking to control.
Yes.
101A. Like, this is your path into defense in depth if you want. It's their path to their front door. And as they creep through here, you're going to see them make their way up to this Gary over here. And, you know, only Hung and Froze stand between them through this trench line. We have Insert on the left side of your screen with Cosmo.
Mm-hmm.
But
when you popped your map, I liked what 21st was doing. You know, like the starting to gain initiative down the windmill. See guys pushing there, but one just died actually on windmill. But they're actually they're falling back to Plan B, it seems, because yeah, it's.
oh, do we have a flamethrower here? Or suspicious amounts of flames around Dingle. Yeah, Dingle decided. I swear I'm not in chat with these guys. This has. See Dingle if he's able to make use of this new and improved flamethrower, which we've really seen be a big factor in some of these games since the update. I know Dingle does not have the flamethrower.
It's actually a viable weapon now. You know, with the super. It's for me at least. My number one nemesis has always been the flamethrower, but now with the separation, it is so bad now. So bad to deal with.
That was a big satchel by Cosmo over here. Kind of back 101A off. If we look more towards the offense, you know, 21st now starting to push back the great majority of 101A. We just see McNeese here with War Daddy pushing in close, but for the most part, 21st having a really solid control of their defensive sector. It looks like Beerman, his squad is the offensive probe here, and he is doing well, but unfortunately for 21st, they're IS-1.
See McNeese with assault level 9.
Sure, that's what he's rocking right here. He's getting shot at by another tank, though, defending the heavy, so that's big, but I think now it's taking shots from another tank. Yeah, we see over in the distance. It looks like it's just the P4 though.
Beerman died. Beerman was doing so good. He was doing so good. He almost managed to survive this. Good job by the 21st Infantry to cover their tank.
Definitely gotta get a repair station out. We do see, I think it was this P4 that was shooting that heavy in this turret, but he goes down to that heavy, and they'll trade up for a Tiger tank here.
Yes, most likely. 21st being persistent and pushing 101A out of some of the section of the trenches.
Yeah, playing well over there, but we'll see how if Striker squad is able to kind of hold down this trench, because
as Yamki is so important when the fourth one that they have is the middle one. Yamki is even more important because you need to protect your front door, and that long trench is very good if you're from an Axis perspective to actually launch attacks down 21st point.
Striker playing the trench well,
yeah.
But manpower shift is on right now. 21st renewing their push into this main artery. We'll see if they're able to push through this time. It seemed like they had the initiative last time before some really great infantry play by the 21st, but we'll see here as we tick down.
It sucks if you're 21st because they had solid ground on the opener of Yamki, but they just got outgunned over there and just lost it. They had a good opener.
McNeese 2 big kills with that STG. You're seeing them going cyclic with the STGs now.
Holding Arty.
Hoot has quite a bit to deal with these 2 STGs approaching him. He's able to hold them off with that PPSH.
Yeah, good job by Young. 21st really needs to focus on maintaining. If they're able to just, it's gonna be hard at this point, but if they manage to push out 101 out of those trenches, just focus on maintaining it. Those guys have to run to open fields, you know? But they commit so much down there because cannot blame them. They need to clear those trenches at this point. But 101 very, very, again, persistent, and they're just pushing.
Yeah, 2 SLs now over here, Bierman and Browse. So artillery going to soften up these trenches ahead of their push, and they are quite close to a garrison. You see it now just in the bottom left of your screen. And that is the key to the front door here for 21st, so losing that would be a big blow to their chances here to, re-attack off their blue line. We're seeing the smoke hung, able to hold his own in there.
Yeah. Big 2 kills by him.
Absolutely.
Now he needs to separate himself from the Gary. Just so if he dies, there's some ground they have to run towards.
Let's pivot here towards the defensive point, or, further to the windmill side of things. We see an equal sort of battle kind of happening here between Butchug, Carp, and Assassin against Laz, Short Rock, and Wabino. 2 SLs over here for 21st right now.
Good job by 21st. I just grinding out
Nice.
the
Big kills.
windmills. Yeah.
Defense still looking pretty good. Front door. starting to be won by 101A, but now they're in the position of having to cross a field with a trench line on the other side. So, Prima Don just missing Blaze in that bush. Ravens and Grub just right next to each other.
I'm just looking at them. Our 101 is playing, and they're playing a very, very, very good game. They're controlling the entire map. Easy like that. But now you see, Oleg is getting contested. I'm quite curious.
I think
to open
it's...
your map, did they manage to get it? Okay, no, maybe they would have.
Just soft cap, and then Nuts being here, and then there's no one in the hard cap right now for 101A. So this is going to be interesting to see if they're able to force a big redeploy. This could be massive.
Yeah, but they still have the Gary the message.
Takes the Gary, but at what cost? Gets absolutely ruined by that tank. They do have the Gary map edge still. You see it over here. They have a Tiger playing a little further back as well. But not a huge issue for 101A, and they didn't shift a ton of manpower back, which is good.
Yeah, good work by them, good communication. But when you zoomed out, you saw 101A actually starting to really push 21st Infantry back down the front door.
Yeah, you see the manpower switch on. You know, they decided they go Yankee, just straight front door pressure. Because now you're seeing this kind of devolve into a little bit of a stalemate with 21st, like, steadily sort of winning. But these trenches are very easy to kind of hold down with a couple guys because the whole enemy are going to be funneled down them. Some Molotov cocktails going out. That PPSA is just crazy.
Bro, those trench fights are so frustrating. It's always you kill one, you die, you kill one, you die, you kill one, you die. Always that. Any team, any players, it's always gonna be the same story.
We'll see if Beerman can hold out here. He's gonna play it safe, backing up. Tons of grenades going out.
21st can manage just fast reactions out of 101 and like just a supply drop behind them, just you know, like to not then make them feel too confident.
This
It can be good.
T-34 in trouble between Sam and Raider there at the top of your screen. Under siege with rockets. Both those guys out of rockets now, but oh, he was satcheled as well. So that takes out that T-34. As 21st is actually making a solid push up here, taking out their OP. No SL, so that squad will be out of the fight here for a minute once they die. See Browse shooting towards the map edge, and you know that's...
I'm very curious how Guskit managed to get there.
Yeah. We do see a IS-1, oh, taking a shot from the Tiger. Not sure where exactly that... Oh, that's a
nice.
AT gun.
Shoot your shell!
Oh no. Maybe he doesn't have visibility? We should see him. Oh no!
Not looking good.
Oh, they take a shot in the side though at the same time. And they're able to take out the tank. Awesome play by the 101A.
Yep, very good play, and now you see just a bunch of red dots just coming back out and controlling those trenches once again.
Yeah, that's a
such
huge
big progress
momentum.
as well.
Huge momentum gain by the 101A right there. You can see them just all pushing forward. That tank is gone across the line. Everyone's trying to move up. But 21st holding on to their garrison still here on the front line as well as map edge. The point having just one garrison over here, another garrison just maintaining a flank presence towards the windmills, and then a garrison on the blue line
So do
here.
you mind going west towards windmills? Like, seems like the 21st guys that were fighting over there go white. Okay, so big presence of 101 of windmills. That's very solid.
Do they have any AT guns built over here? Because there's quite a few spots where you can kind of just shoot into the HQ. Doesn't look like it. Do hear a tiger though, so looks like they're just gonna sit a tiger up here and shut out this whole side. Yeah.
Yeah, 101 are really playing a good game right now.
Yeah, we're seeing these squads still fighting it out very hard on the meat grind. It's just like a trade city over here.
See Bearman on the screen again.
Yeah, Beerman's been just in this meat grind the whole game. It's
Yeah. He's not stopping.
He had that
Sure.
one time where he got in very, very close, and he's been chasing that high ever since.
Yes.
Effective lives by these squads, though. They're having a really good delaying action. It's really all you need to do if you're these guys. You don't need to push them back to their blue line. That's a plus. It's not a win condition for 101A with holding the midpoint here. Do you see a bombing run going in now by 101A? We'll see where this falls. Looks like it's going to go for their blue line garrison. It is going to get it. So that does take out their main way to push down here outside of the OPs that are actually really well placed. So hats off to 21st. Really a nice setup here on the map edge, but kind of thin in the middle, which is kind of what 101A is exploiting right now.
Yep. 101 again playing a very good game, very good planning by them, and they're just, like, they're pushing 21st across the entire. They're pushing them back across the entire map. To be honest, they have control of windmill, they have control of Yamki, and they have control of the midpoint. So yeah, they're playing a very good game, to be honest.
We've still not seen 101A able to make it across this field, though, and that's all credit to these squads that are playing on this meat grind here, like Midgley and Ferret.
Yep.
This is devolving to another stalemate. McNeese using this MG42 to great effect. War Daddy taking a stealthier approach.
Like, it's a good play by War Daddy. Maybe is he close to an OP or whatsoever?
Yeah, sort of. He gets up to here. He can get there okay.
If he can do it. War Daddy, we believe in you. Just needs to not shoot. Just keep crawling. Stay like a rat.
That's great, dude.
Look at him. Everyone is wondering why they're OP. Is that maybe?
Oh no!
Sad fate for War Daddy there. Oh, big momentum. 21st is pushing them back now.
Just a couple
101,
kills
they are winning.
in their way, and it seems like that's kind of the way that this has been going, where 101A gets to the point where they're 1 or 2 kills away from being able to push the whole way through, and then 21st just has a couple clutch kills and holds the door shut a little bit longer. What do you think about having this many people over here for 101A?
Honestly, it's a lot of people. Of course, it's a lot of people, but you see, like, it forces a reaction out of 21st, which are investing quite a bit of infantry as well. So I think that it's good. They're just forcing reactions. So the guys are
They can't mass up
think that-
in, you know, like over here and kind of give them a
Exactly.
hard time. 21st now just getting that garrison back up on the front line really wasn't that big of an issue for them, able to maintain all the ground that they held when they had lost the garrison. So good resilience there and good work. I think that was Hung getting that back up.
seems like just a back and forth down those trenches.
Yeah,
See 101A gaining ground, 21st now gains ground.
it's a huge stalemate, but you can see like 21st rarely able to make it past
Yeah.
a certain point, and you know, that's no fault to them that they're getting as far as 101A is really holding them. But once you get to the end of these trench lines, you know, you got a bigger challenge ahead of you.
100%. A shitload of guys pushing that trench.
I know, dude, so many. And the map edge here, I mean, this is not a very fun place to play either. Like, just a wide open field.
Oh my goodness, my heart goes out to you, Sandman. And he goes down, yeah, it's...
Yeah, this is typically what you see, just like an AT gun and, you know.
Horrible place to push. Absolutely horrible. But you know, someone's gotta do it.
Yeah.
The usual.
We'll take a pan across here and see how these teams are stacking up. It really has been a monumental stalemate for the last about 10 minutes here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you see a lot of 21st Infantry playing down the strong point because, again, they're forced to do so. They're just relaunching off the strong point to try to securize that front door, but again, 101 is just stalemating them while trying to push them back.
Yeah, and you're seeing them sort of winning this battle here on the map edge, too. Oh, wait a minute. 21st giving 101A a hard time over here now. Tank is in danger.
Turkey goes down. Still, windmill seems like
Oh, two
That is
tanks over
situation.
here. That is a tough one. There's an AT gun over there as well. Couple rep stations. 101A is setting up shop over here. 21st doing
Yeah,
a good
because-
job of taking those AT guns out, though.
Such a tough layout for 21st, though.
It really
Very,
is.
very tough.
We'll join this trench battle again. It seems like this is where most of the action, like close-in gunfights, are happening.
It's an unforgiving map. You lose a section, after that you need to run across an open field to get it back, and at this point it's already over. But again, 21st at this point they need to get something going. They need to maybe, I don't know, like again try to drop some supplies in the rear of the point. Get a rat, just building a galley, trying to again force a reaction, try to get some guys to actually push Oleg. Because right now, like we've
This
been saying,
recon
it's
tank
just
could be
make-
important if they're able to burn a couple OPs with it on these trenches.
Seems like he's just gonna splash.
Yeah. No
No AT inside for now.
There he is.
Right
There's
now,
War
there is
Daddy.
one.
I know. Gonna take out the shoebox. Oh,
Ugly tank.
T4.
Non-cow, shoebox. That
21st, a
needs
little bit of
to shoot
cap
the
pressure here, though. Look at this. You know, kind of pushing up their line a bit. Or Daddy gets his revenge on that recon.
Seems like the good progression of 21st is actually coming down the map edge. And actually, yes, the trenches. But they're very persistent with the map edge push.
You see Beerman's OP is going to be a big part of holding out here. Oh no. Look at Bleak though. Bleak takes an OP out.
Seems like the stats aren't working, sadly.
Yeah, we'll have to make sure we get that polished up better for next season with more frequent stats updates. But I mean, anecdotally, it looks like it's a lot of a stalemate with 21st probably slightly winning the kill battle. We did see defense in depth flash here for a second, which was interesting. I think it's because for a moment, oh, we see a flying body over here. Jeez.
Rest in peace, though.
Yeah. But it looked like 101A might have been sending more manpower over here, which flashed the point here for a second, and then 21st at the same time was sending more manpower here, so...
21st actually getting a loop in windmill now.
Yeah, you know...
Even Mr. Tini, 21st Commander,
Oh.
2 victories. Commander leading his men.
Yeah,
Oh, and
Tinny!
another, wow! Can he get the OP?
Oh no, there's...
Oh,
Oh no!
Tinny.
Really good life. Let's take a look at the windmills over here now, because it does look like 21st really being a pain here.
Just need to get that OP. But again, 1-1, you see them like this. At this point, they pushed out of windmills, and now it's not good for the defensive situation of
Yeah.
first, because yes, they might have windmill control, but they're behind you.
Lots of explosions going off here. All these repair stations being taken out. Just the 1 OP, I think, left over here for 101A.
Ghost with a big kill.
Can he get another clutch one on Ramos? Oh, Ramos clutches that. Saves his OP. Oh man! And this is a nice OP battle we have between the Soviet OP on the right side of your screen and then the German OP on your left side of the screen. So these are like these
Big
little
chip
micro
fires.
battles where you're saying, "Oh my God, I'm stacking this guy up as my nemesis or victim," and you know,
Yeah.
just fighting the same squad maybe like 50 meters apart here. Goes back in, but Rubs gets him down. Doesn't realize, but he's pretty free to go attack this OP.
Mm-hmm. Whiskey doing a good job just securing that ground.
Yeah.
Catching 101 infantry trying to run
I think
around.
Ramos is trying to get the garrison back up, so we'll see if... I mean, with Ramos over there, even if they lose the OP here, they're going to be all right, but...
Mm-hmm. Good work by him, yeah.
Yeah, we see him getting that Gary back up. Look at that. big play by Ramos. So that'll allow them to get another squad in here to help them out and snuff out this OP. Really
So
tough.
pushing out of that OP and seems like 101 and won that battle.
Yeah. Will they be able to
maybe-
hold out here?
Maybe not.
Papers knows that they're coming from behind there too.
Doesn't see the OP.
FG not able to secure the kill there, but gonna just run for the
P5
open.
user. It's a big kill with the FG. Got another
Huge.
one.
There's the OP. Well
job,
played. And look at this, Francis. It's more of the same going on over here.
Yeah.
101A starting to make more pushes across here, but wouldn't surprise me if this, you know, counter push by 21st able just to kind of cancel it out.
Yeah.
Oh man. What do we see? Oh,
Oh la 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 la.
yeah, you see that, I think that's a heavy tank, top left of your screen, taking out that AT gun as soon as it's loaded.
Yourself, Cap, if you are 21st, what would be your plan right now?
I think your
Because- yeah.
best bet is to stack heavies and win the fuel economy battle and get to a point where you can have a heavy here and here on your map and kind of box them into Olegs and then try to keep your infantry kind of where it is until that time comes for a push. Without a bombing run for the Soviets, and you know, you're kind of subjected to a little bit more luck type deal with the Katushka, but I think you toss one of those in and you try to make a play that way. But I think it's based entirely off of winning the fuel battle. And if we look now, 21st with 500 fuel, they have a medium and a heavy with another heavy coming out over here. So, you know, not in a bad spot, but they certainly need to start winning some tank engagements and getting together with their infantry, working together for some combined arms. That's the only way that they're going to be able to break 101A.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
it's half the match is gone, so you know, still an eternity to play realistically for these teams. But 101A having, I would say, won the first half of this battle, only really because they won the mid cap. Outside of that, it's been a massive stalemate. Both these teams kind of been fighting over the same, you know, 800-meter square box that is right in front of this point here.
Mm-hmm. Now you see Bearman going down, and maybe 21st is gonna be able to do something by wiping this OP, Bearman's OP, if he can actually get it. Did he get it?
Yeah, insert. This is like the best that we've seen 21st get up here since, you know, in quite some time. So, insert wise enough to be checking for those. Oh goodness.
Now it's looking to
Oh,
be better. Now for 21st, yes, those two guys died, but they separated and gained ground, which is absolutely what you need to do. And
you see this? This guy took out a mine and then takes another step, and another mine killed him. That's how it
now you
is.
see defense in depth getting contested and starting to be 101. They're breaking off now of windmills.
Yeah, the
They're actually-
windmills was the first kind of domino to fall for them, and here's Beer Man. Oh, there goes Beer Man.
Yeah, that's unforgiving.
Ritz takes out an OP. I think it was just Fish's OP,
Just
so.
recon, yeah, just a recon squad, but now again they force a humongous reaction of
Yeah.
21st.
you see this bulge over here. This is probably where the 101A is pushing in from, kind of direct in from windmills. Garrison Network is still looking pretty good for 21st. Would like to see them have one over here and, you know, maybe over here somewhere. Like there's that house. But, you know, obviously 101A doing a really good job of enveloping. And you're seeing just how many of them are able to push across here.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Oleg's
is contested. So you're seeing the manpower kind of swinging. 21st really kind of up in this forward line of trenches now, but 101A reacting quickly. We'll see if how much of their attack is lost by bringing anyone back. If they bring anyone back, if they do, I'd say that's a win for 21st. But we will have to see.
Wait and see.
Great rocket by insert.
Yeah. We need to cross things now. Maybe get a red zone Gary. As much as I'm not a humongous fan of that, they need to try to get something going. Try to get some momentum because Oleg is again and again and again, and that's sort of a point to push.
See the T-34 over here working to support their infantry.
It's a back and forth in those trenches.
Yeah, it's really just every single time it devolves into a stalemate over there. Let's take a look over here where 21st or 101A was making some ground. 21st in a good spot now to kind of counter that.
Shows that 21st really improved since the 5-0 loss to in 55 minutes to 101 in the. They're really holding them. It's really a back and forth on the front line.
And now it's 101A having a Gary over here on the front door by this house. But we'll see if Froze or Turkey can deal with it. Turkey with a big kill. Wonder if he picked up on that it was the commander. Crazy Papers, big kill.
Very good Gary for 101. Now they're forcing 21st to really worry about another angle now, if there wasn't any enough. Getting those noob tube skills. I like how 101 is just always shifting their manpower, they're reacting well, and yeah, they're a really good team. They're playing this game perfectly for the moment.
Looks like they're going again. Noticing the tank threat over here by 21st, it looks like they're re-pushing over here, but artillery, tanks, and 21st infantry making that very difficult.
Yeah, that tank is really carrying important ground now for 21st because 101 is creeping up right now.
See Arctic Fox running TC out of his tank, but I'm sure he's giving like forward intel to his crew where that they might be able to get these tanks maybe a little shot in from range. So keep an eye on that. He goes down though.
He goes down.
I think his tank is over here. See if it's down at TC. Yep.
Now again, Oleg being flipped by 21st, but just for a short second. smoke again, persistent smoke from the 21st. Army group.
The problem is once they crest this hill here, these tanks are going to be able to see them.
Good start.
Yep.
Kachuska coming in, flying rockets, flying around.
Sam.
Arctic Fox.
Sam
Then
has a
Wamo-
satchel.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
not able to get it down though, I don't believe. No, he's all good.
Big save now. You see him start going to squad lead.
Yes. Oh no, he's getting double tapped though. Huge ricochets. The IS is just so good.
The ricochet box.
And look at all this infantry by 101A pushing up on these tanks here. War Daddy gets a rocket into that T-34.
Yeah, they're really utilizing the rocket superiority of the Axis right now. Almost 1080 now. Sam is trying to. No, she goes down. Never mind.
Grassy.
Grassy maybe. Oh, goes down with the good support.
Yep, insert and this T-34 working to protect that. Last resort on the repairs. And this is an intense little fight here.
Yes.
A tough spot to be with this IS-1 here. He's got that Tiger peeking at him. Oh, and now the T-34 is taking shots from an AT gun. You see it on the right side of your screen. Able to ricochet, but going down. Now, do they have line of sight on the heavy?
I'm pretty sure they have. Just maybe the smoke blocking them for the moment,
Yeah.
but that will really make the IS-1 panic.
Oh, I think it goes
80 gun
down.
goes down, yeah.
That opens up the IS-1 from, no, I think the hill is protecting him. So, one T-34 down. Well, I mean, 101A has been doing really, really well with the AT guns this game so far. That's 2 tanks taken out with an AT gun that we were able to see.
Yeah, such a vital option that you have as 80, the 80 gun.
It costs
Good
virtually
use.
nothing, too. It's like basically free.
For a
Oh!
support there and 5 munition. Oh, Dingle! Can you burn down Tinny?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
trade!
trade. Honestly, like, keeping that trench on fire like that would be huge. Just have, like, an explosive ammo box right next door to there, and just keep using the flamethrower.
Honestly, it might be the meta on those trenches. It might be.
Let's see, he's back. In case anyone's wondering how, how to get caught on stream and how to, get followed around on stream, use a flamethrower or knife someone. That's your best bet. Flamethrower, ideally. It's a lot easier to spot. Here we go. Oh, no. This is a dangerous spot for him. It's so long. Gonna use his smoke.
Wait.
Oh.
You see guys 108 in the backlines right now? Against
Yeah, it looks like it's their recon over here.
Yeah, James is walking down the backline. From war pressure, they broke off of that windmill's push.
Yeah, let's
managed
take a
to
look at the
outdo-
windmill really quick again. Yeah, it looks like they did kind of just break off that windmill's push. 21st. Now as far up to Yamkey. Look at this, Francis. Midgley
That's
and his squad able to get in here.
Very big right now.
And
The
honestly,
last
like
30 minutes.
if they're able to get a red zone over here, you know, even if it's not open constantly, it'd be pretty good. But you see, look at this, Norwood and the Gary for the Germans froze. Huge engagement here. Oh no. Oh my goodness, that was almost very scary, but no doubt froze. You see him holding his respawn. Probably telling Sky, just shoot my body with a rocket.
He do it. Just splash the wood. Splash the
Yeah.
wood.
No.
Ah.
Norwood with a big kill there. Hearing, I'm sure he heard froze over there.
And now 21st getting some solid ground, and you see even guys getting as close as to the strong point right now.
Yeah, look
with
at
Rooster.
this. Really forcing 101A back into their strong point here. This is really good work by them. Into this yellow house. You see those OPs. Oh my goodness.
Oh, la, la. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, big OP by the barn.
Yeah.
Attack this squad, boys.
Look at this. Big opportunity. You see there's an OP behind where Hoot is. There's an OP just on the left of that little mound there. So we'll see if Sky is able to push and get this OP. Come on, Sky, just a little further. He gets it. It's gonna open up this front door a little bit more for the 21st.
Yes, that is humongous play right now. Just need to worry about the crossfire that the tanks,
Yep.
the tanks of 101 will provide, but at this point, very, very, very good work by 21st.
And if
They're actually pushing Oleg.
Turkey,
now.
Turkey's gonna get a satchel down over here. Yeah. Turkey got a
that's
satchel down.
humongous.
That is a huge play. Oh man, look at all these guys that are gonna go around this house, Francis.
Might be.
Oh, there's an
yeah,
OP.
there's a spam as well.
A Gary. There's 2 SLs that came off of there. I don't know if it's
Oh
gonna
my
get it.
goodness.
I don't know if it's
Oh
gonna
my-
be.
Please, please, explode, explode, explode. It's a nail biter right now. Explode.
How long was 30 seconds in Hell Let Loose feels like an eternity.
Yeah, I don't think he made it 30 seconds. But that line.
They do lose the OP.
If it's
That's
easy to
tough.
see, but if it was 30 seconds, maybe it could have been huge. Maybe it was 30 seconds. Just yeah.
Gonna
It's a nail
take out.
biter.
No, it's definitely longer than 30. It does take out the Gary though too. Oh my goodness. That would have been
so big.
huge.
Oh, and now 1-1 is just regaining that control now.
He already. Oh man. That was a really good
Such
manpower switch by 101A to fight that off in literally the last couple seconds. If there was 2 more spawn waves off of that, you know, you could have been talking about sustained cap pressure.
Yeah.
We do hear another.
Don't want to stick the knife. Oh.
I don't trust the trenches on this
Oh.
map.
He's able to do it. Good job, driver. Don't want to stick the knife even more, but maybe if it was 30 seconds, something could have been humongous. We'll never know.
Look at this
But
though.
now, some rats playing. They're in a good position, but seems like they're aware of it.
Yeah.
21st.
I think this is an OP over here.
But they're actually capping. Oh, they're
Yeah,
defending.
look at
but
this. OP goes down from Butt Chug. I'm not sure where their garrison is exactly. It's gone. They only have a garrison out here in the east.
Humongous reaction.
Yeah, force a big reaction, and that's gonna open this up big time. You can see, look at this, and they're having to leave a lot of their tanks unsupported because of it. Let's actually take a look here because this could be very consequential. One tank going down already. 2 stack here. One of them getting hit by that other tiger, though, I think. Ricochet on...
Yeah, yes.
Oh, no. Very dangerous situation here. Dingle. It's just support. Thank God there's no friendly fire.
Yeah. Are not in a good situation.
No, I mean they're actually okay just because of this hill here. That tiger is kind of just planted in a really nice spot. Bombing run coming in by 101A, and that's on the point. Let's rejoin the attack here. Because we're seeing Beerman, McNeese, Yams, Rabbi.
That was such a big reset by 21st. Such a big reset, and yeah, good job by 101 actually, like we were saying. Oh, but now, 21st! They're actually cooking right now. Look at Baker OP. The item squad, Able squad. I don't know if Able is recon.
No, yeah, these are all regular infantry squad leaders, but it's a race against time right now. Because you can see, when this is able to get into the strong point, if Beerman gets an OP out, it could spell disaster. We see it point flashing just 1-2 OPs near the point. Other than that, no garrisons anywhere nearby. So this is going to be a very important battle here. Cap pressure contest on Oleg's as well. Rabbi Steve takes out the point outpost. Now just the garrison does go up. Okay. We're 21st is still in the game here.
Yeah, 101 is still capping those few guys. No, never mind. Well, I'm able to see. I'm curious to see what Able squad is doing.
Take a look here. You see
Able squad, you see him.
Yeah, Kirk in a tanks trading with each other. 101A having their tanks pretty far back, just making sure that nothing is going to be able to get across this hill.
You know, like, if he just manages to put down his OP, everyone's sneaky, double drop, it can be absolutely humongous.
Yep.
Because you see, I don't know, I don't have a ruler with me, but I don't know if they're 100 meters away.
I mean, let's just...
T5 Sam is would lock it 100%.
Yeah, they're going to have to take out the garrisons that's over here, too. Do they have one? They don't. Oh, no, they do at the map edge.
They need to be sneaky. T5 Sam is smelling something, it seems.
Yeah, but this is getting to the point of an inflection point here for the 21st. Beerman squad inside the point, and it's really just this garrison holding out the defense for the 21st.
Oh yeah, big influx of infantry pushing, defense in depth. Important KZ. The 21st, very important. If you want to stay in the game.
Huge spawn wave off the Gary. It's gonna get some defense up. Flare goes up right away, and oh my goodness, Francis, that might be one of the biggest artillery hits I've seen this whole season. Look at this.
Oh, brutal. Absolutely brutal. And now you see 101A has a humongous chance of making this 4-1.
At the same time, though, we're seeing cap pressure sustaining on Oleg's Able squad, able to do exactly what you said. Not quite double drop the Garrison, but that battle against time is not being won. We'll wait for one more spawn wave and see if they're able to get a defense on here before they're getting killed by artillery.
Oh, la 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 la.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh!
That was not enough to get defense on. Defense does go on at... Oh, hold on. Let's take a quick peek over here. Yeah, it's just kind of his squad and his squad alone. Yep. And artillery is just absolutely feasting. I think there'll be one more wave here.
I'm curious to see what's the Gary situation looking like for 21st. They don't have anything.
They will
right
not
now
have
for
anything once they lose this. Oh no, Francis.
Oh, that could be humongous. Come on, lend the shell, lend the shell.
Oh, just a few seconds late. That would have been huge. Defense goes on, Francis. But Yams is going to get on this Gary right now. He goes down. Look at this defense by 21st. Oh no.
Oh, la 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 la.
Everyone's like, scatter.
Oh, artillery missing the shell and defense goes for 21st right now. Now we have a game.
Stalemate is broken, and we find ourselves with another stalemate here on defense. But at the same time, 101A kind of getting caught here.
Is Able OP still up? I see Kirk is there.
No,
It's down.
it's down. But Kirk is up, and so is Aki.
Did they get the map edge, Gary? No. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, la.
I'm not sure what 101A's garrison situation is right now on this point. But as long as these two SLs stay up. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry I said anything.
Them, Cap.
I did. I don't know how much real manpower they could shift, though, with what they are dealing with over here. You can see that it's still, like, teetering on the edge. This, oh my gosh!
Oh. That's so many dead bodies! Oh la la!
And this,
Brutal.
these artillery shells that are landing, I think it's by, I'm not sure exactly who's playing Artie for 101A, but absolutely shredding that garrison. Dialed in now.
Oh, and now you see 101A. He's looking in a good situation right now. With that push down the west side now.
Only 2 people decide to spawn that time.
Oh, and they're punished for it. They are punished for it.
Let's take a look at the Garys. Much better for 21st now. Using a defensive Katushka strike as well. Gonna get that defense established, but with sub 20 minutes left here, you know, this is it's a lot to work back from and then reset and then push. It's a lot to ask any team to do, regardless of the point, but especially in this situation for 21st. So, not enviable.
Good reset though by 21st.
Yeah, they really were able to get some important garrisons up. Getting this garrison up turned this one into, you know, not a requirement anymore. And 101A's artillery was probably sad to see that, but they feasted there.
Oh yeah. The Gary's not there anymore now.
front line has been kind of lost over here. This garrison taken out, or before ZK was able to save it. Big kills by Raider right there. So that's gonna open things up over here.
Oh yeah. Sad to see the Wamo presence though of 21st going down. You could have capitalized on that, but now you see able squad going to do something once again.
Yeah, that'll be their last attempt, most likely. We see a lot of this frontline presence being extinguished. Just Rooster over here on the map edge. And they're getting squeezed out as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they gained some monumental control.
Yeah, and that windmill push really paying off still for 101A, Beerman, Papers, War Daddy all pushing in here now. Instead of that front line, Beerman, I'm not sure if he's going to set up a new OP, probably.
Brutal match for 21st, absolutely brutal.
Yeah, from the map switch, everyone kind of knew that it was going to be that way, and it did not disappoint.
Yeah. Now you see 101A, like you said, are slowly squeezing 21st. They're tightening the knot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at this point, 16 minutes left. You need to try something crazy.
We have not seen an airhead, I believe, by either of these teams. Not sure what that was. That just flew over. But we have not seen an airhead by either of these teams yet. So I think as we approach here, it's only about 14 minutes left in this game and in the season here in the Premier League. So we'll see how this one wraps up.
Curious, Caparzo, again, could you just go zoom out where what Able Squad is doing? In the rear? What he's cooking? Is he facing anyone?
No, I don't think so. I think he's out here alone.
Oh.
Dealing with the Lux. Just circling him like a shark.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they know that he's there. They absolutely know.
Yeah.
You see with those three guys as well. Oh. Yeah. 21st are spreading out again, but crucial ground lust, and they have a humongous hole right now in the front line with just one recon ulti holding it. It's brutal situation right now.
Yeah, and you're now seeing
But
101A with the garrison on the front line here, and this amount of infantry. Midgley is calling out to his squad, whole team on me.
yeah, most likely. Oh my goodness.
I know I would be.
101 is really playing a good game once again. The reason why the 5 men are playing very, very, very good. But again, 21st showing why they're in the finals, and they're really persistent, and they're not letting 101 and just toss them around.
Yeah, I mean, it was all of these finals matches have been so competitive, and even when a team looks down, and I mean 21st looked really down at one point where they were just a few ticks away from losing all of their garrisons and their second point. So 21st does take out another tank though, I believe, or is that a AT gun? I think an AT gun. The AT guns are just so powerful on this map.
Yep, especially once again in day. Can make really a big impact. Yeah, right now it just it's just a game of time. 1-on-1. It just needs to make sure they delay 21st 11 more minutes, 11 more minutes, and they got the W.
Yeah, they're in a good spot to do that. I think the play at this point would probably be to drop an airhead around where Kirk is going to set up, and then have him at least be able to try to maybe protect a wave and get that in before 101A is able to take it out. But with the tanks and with how open things are, you know, you're always just a tank sniper, a rocket being shot, 500 meters away from an airhead being lost. So that is, of course, kind of the expectation in a finals match as well. So we'll see what the 21st decides to do here in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, time is ticking for them now. And yeah, again, Kirk will need to be very clutch, because it seems like, looking at the map, he's the only hope right now for 21st to go on with the bragging rights and winning the division.
Let's see here.
Needs to.
MJD is really playing this smart and understanding the situation.
Oh! And that's a humongous kill. I wonder where his OP is, but I'm pretty
It's
sure
very far back. It's all the way over here.
Yeah.
That's. Oh, did that snipe the Gary? No, not quite. Mm, 101A looking in a really, really good spot right now. We'll follow
Well, if you're
Browse squad.
21st, it sucks, because if you're 21st, should have done this rap from way sooner, way sooner. It's paying respect to the point you know you're not gonna be able to cap this Oleg point. You need to understand how you can cap it, and in my opinion, yeah, you need to be consistent on those flanks.
It could have worked out on either way though. You know, if it was windmills, then you know we would have spent a lot of this game talking about how it's difficult for the Germans to get there, and it's a hard mid cap for them. So, you know, both these teams had their worst case scenario going into it, and it just so happened that it was the 21st worst case scenario here. Never mind the offset points. The offset points is obviously incredibly difficult. Oh, Luck's gonna be diving around here.
He's just chilling. Wonder if Kirk will have another chance to do a big play for his team. Managed to get a Gary up.
Yeah. It's gonna come down to these next 5 minutes though. We'll see if we get an airhead or something here.
Oh, and big presence now from 21st.
Yeah.
Pushing down the front door, and that might take some eyes away from how you see in the screen, Kirk pushing down the IP. He can get another double drop up. That would be humongous. Let's get your OP up over there. Get a Gary up. Yell in command chat. Full team!
You're seeing all these SLs over here too. You're seeing all the manpower being allocated to the attack. There's no championship for not getting, you know, 4-1 or 5-0 in the finals. You know, 21st having to leave it all out here. As a wise man once said, it's the last game of the season. Can't hold anything back now.
Exactly. Exactly, 100%. And Kirk needs to be a bit more passive right now. He needs to value his life, because he can be so important at this moment. Get your OP up inside the cap sector, get a Gary up, and absolutely spawn bomb this. But right now he's running around.
.24 playing it close to point right now. And this is... Gets his OP up.
Tell your guys, be sneaky. Stay there, Kirk. Oh.
Okay, we see their garrison on the point where Creekmen and Browse just spawned. It's going to be hot now, so they're going to be wise to what's going on here. Kirk going to take out their Gary, so now just that map edge one. 101A collapsing back. We don't see an airhead being used.
And you see even the light tank behind Oleg. Maybe, oh yeah, okay, there's a lot of infantry. I think the light tank already went down.
Spawn is still up for 21st. 101A not having a spawn on point right now. They just have that map edge one on the left side of your screen. They should have plenty of outposts to keep this, you know, to get manpower over here. But seeing 21st making their move. Yeah, here we go. Here's the flicker of cap pressure. Cap pressure begins.
We need to make this pay.
Drop the airhead in now. Do they have the... They don't have the manpower.
Gary went down, though that was in the red zone, close to the strong point. Maybe we see and no front of Gary.
Just really one OP to sustain this right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be now you see him shitload of
Oh no.
manpower.
Striker just missing that rocket on the Gary over there.
Sandman can absolutely fart this Gary though.
Both tanks coming up here, and that's gonna really make things hard. Looked like a good rocket, somehow wasn't able to take down anyone, and now the P4 seeing the spawn and is able to take it out. That will definitely do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do take it out. One on 1A, just gonna probably all sit in the strong point for these next 3 minutes.
Yeah. It's Red River right now. Oleg is in full control of 101.
That is a fantastic game that they played here tonight. To come away with this, you know, at least presumptive victory. Oleg's obviously everyone appreciates how difficult that was going to be for them, and you know, just congratulations to both these teams making it to this game and choosing to slug it out on Kursk for us all in an off-meta choice.
Oh yeah, which they absolutely slugged. Like you said, but sadly for 21st, doesn't look like all that hard work will pay off as 1-1 in full control of their strong point. Yeah, like you said, they played an amazing game. 1-1, absolute control the entire game. Great reactions each time when they had danger. Oh, someone went flying.
What a way to end the season, though.
Yeah. Yeah, some great moments in that game.
Yeah, we'll have to put together the best clips of season 1 here after the season wraps, because throughout the season, with all the matches that were streamed in Admin Cam, there's been so many good clips and moments this season, and ranging from impressive plays to very funny plays. So we'll look to get that out before next season. And yeah, if you're interested in this and you're wondering how to get involved in competitive play, check out the Premier League Discord. You can register your clan, start competing in the lower divisions. We have divisions for 30v30, all the way up to 49v49. So find your home in a great community here in the Premier League. I think, as much as we bust chops with each other, I think, we're all united around this game and our passion for it. Especially considering, the long road that it's been to get to this point with admin cam and private servers.
Oh yeah, a lot of spamming, and yeah, because the console community is an absolutely great community that absolutely loves this game, and they deserved it, and yeah.
With the last 30 seconds here.
Gameplay.
Look at this huge push in here for 21st. Trying just to soak up as much soft cap pressure as they can.
Yeah, but 101, yeah. They're in control.
Yeah, with those amount of people in the hard cap, that is doing an excellent job at offsetting that soft cap pressure. And in 5 seconds, 4, 3, and 101A are your final champion of Season 1 of the Premier League, Division 3 champions, 101A. Congratulations. 21st, it was a hard road here. Ups and downs this season, ending up 3-2 with the second seed and then making it to the finals here. So impressive, and thanks to both of these teams for the awesome show that they were able to put on for us all here in this final match of the season. So it's going to be a while before we get some more competitive Hell Let Loose action as part of the Premier League. But in the meantime, there's plenty of other leagues that are going on this offseason. There's going to be scrims. We can't get enough of this game. So whenever we have streams, I'll bring them to you and our whole stream team here. I'm just so proud of what we've done this season.
100%. 100%. Summit is around the corner.
Yep.
Not a tier 1 tournament, so it's gonna be very exciting. Always excitement in this community, as there is always leagues going around, top tier competition, and like Caparzo said, make sure to tune in.
Absolutely. And tonight we do have a friendly that's going to be streamed by Awake. It's going to be Rops versus Legion on SMDM AA battery. So if you just can't get enough and you're looking for more action, check out that later tonight. Just a friendly, but should be some good times and some good action. But Francis, kind of went the way that we thought it would be based on the map layout. But there's a lot of moments that we didn't think it would be like. A lot of great moments by 21st. Lots of great tank action and an awesome game played by these teams. Just want to say congratulations again to 101A for a fantastic season and their championship. And 21st, I'm sure you guys will be back. You guys are resilient, and this game showed it all here today. Any final words here, Francis, before we sign off?
Congratulations to 101A for a perfect season on their end. Going 6-0 and getting the bragging rights and the champion of Division 3. Absolutely great job by them. They played the amazing game today. Amazing game. They played this point to the perfection. And hats off to 21st as well, which again showed the resilience. They tried things, didn't work, but amazing season by them, going back and forth 3-3 and made it to the final. And yeah, made this a great match.
100% agreed, Francis. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching all season long. It's really been a pleasure to see this community grow from doing this so many years ago with a much more convoluted setup. To be able to bring you guys these matches and the quality that we're able to bring them to you now is truly a pleasure. And thank you so much for watching this whole season. We look forward to seeing you in season 2 of the Premier League. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And we'll see you then. And this is Caparzo signing off. Francis, thanks for joining. And we will see you in season 2 of the Premier League.